Y'all, this streaming is I'm about to throw my dang on computer out the window. Welcome back. Okay, not even welcome back, y'all, because this is my fourth time trying to go live over here. Like fourth time streaming over here on YouTube today has been crazy. But welcome. I'm not gonna go off. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, YouTube cousins. Like it's been a minute since I've done a live. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Tisha Sharika, and I like to help women, mainly women, how to make money online using your phone, y'all, with the digital marketing and digital marketing space. Is it better? If that's you, Alicia, tell me. Am I frozen now? But welcome back. I said I'm not gonna let this be the death of me. Not gonna let this be the death of me. I was gonna try to put my store link in the chats, but welcome. Like I said, this is Tisha Sharika over here. I'd like to go by your social hustler over there on TikTok streets and Instagram streets. But I like to come out here and show you guys how to make money from your phone. And I've been doing this for almost a year, guys. Like I was trying to tell my story earlier, I have been in the digital marketing space for like a whole year now. My year of quitting my job is coming up. I let go of my job on May 31st. I decided I feel like I'm a little bit crooked. Okay, let me start this over. I got into this digital marketing space May of last year. On May 31st of last year, I decided to quit my job. You guys, I decided to let go and let God. Okay. I got into this space doing like majority of what we all do is trying to search online how to make money from your phone. I've been in accounting for 20 plus years. And I just had enough, y'all. I just was like, okay, this cannot be it. This cannot be my destiny. And the more I kept looking online and the more I kept watching the girlies who were out here doing it, I was like, you know what? What do they have that I can't do? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a little older, but anyways, it's like they're posting their content, they're coming out here, they're having a good time going live. And so I was like, let me tap in. And like I said, that first course I got, the lady ghosted me, but my second course I ended up getting in April of last year, went in her live and pretty much watching her talk about how she really got into this business. She had a 9 to 5. I'm like, okay, cool. She has a 9 to 5. It's not really taken away from her 9 to 5. Let me invest again. Cause like I said, the first course, the lady goes to me and I was like, okay, now she seems like she's going to be in my corner. Let me go ahead and invest. And guys, when I say it was like the best decision I could have ever made in my life, the best decision I could have ever made in my life. So I invested, and pretty much like they say, you invest, you learn, and earn at the same damn time. I really just invest. Really enjoyed the course. The course was called UBC. That was like my second course. Learned from that course. Oh my goodness, learned so much. Especially like I said, when it comes to posting, what to post, when to post, how to speak to your audience. And I was on a roll. Like I was posting my three posts a day, my 3 reels a day, going live 3 times a day over there on TikTok. Like I said, my name over there is Your Social Hustler. And I really showed up. Like I showed up. I got the course in April. Still going through some crap with my job. Like I said, I've been in accounting for 20 plus years. Hey, yes. Hey, friend. Hey, I said, you know what? I've been seeing you, and I'm like, you know what? Let me come out here and put my face in the place. I'm just telling my story of how I got started in this digital marketing space, and my mentor has been getting in my behind about going live over here because I normally go live over there on TikTok streets. And I'm like, okay, but anyways, I digress. I'm here. I'm like, let me hit my live button because I'm getting some new friends over here, some new YouTube cousins over here that's, following me in all my glory, and so anyways, I'm here to share my story. If you don't mind, babe, tell me your real name. The girl shop. I was responding to some of your contents early. I mean, some of your comments earlier. I was like, I gotta get my friend's new name. She said I went live last night. Yay! Good job, Natasha. Okay, that's right. You know what? I don't know why it didn't connect. What your I got you now. I got you now, Natasha. Why didn't you tell me you was going live? So I could have came over there and was tapping up your screen, girl. I would have did it. You know me, Natasha. I would have came over there and tapped up your screen. But I'm so glad you decided to hit that live button. I'm so glad. So I said, you know what? Let me get out here on my YouTube. Because Natasha, we don't know again what's gonna happen with TikTok. She said I had two people. Listen. Two is better than none, okay? And that's why I keep telling my mentor, it's like, okay, I have a small following over here. Like, if I push this live button, it's probably gonna show up as 0. And she said, girl, it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be like that. So she said, just talk like you got people in your room. I said, okay, because she was like, you know what? Again, like I say on TikTok, the magic happens when we post up this live. She said, I'm going to try to go live tonight, and I need to go live here. Yes, we need these watch hours. We need the watch hours over here. And that's what when I say my mentor got in my behind, she got in my behind. And that's why I paid her for. I paid her good money. But she got in my behind. We had a meeting last week, and she said, sis, get out here on these YouTube. And I just happened to watch her live this morning, and just hearing her and her story and her telling her people that was in her live, she was like, y'all stay live over here. Stay live over here. So I said, you know what? Hit the record button. Let me talk. Let me go ahead and give my 30 minutes and keep doing it. I mean, we need the watch hours. We need the watch hours. So I noticed by me posting, and like she told me also, she was like, girl, post your shorts. Y'all, posting shorts is pretty much how I'm gaining my followers. Like, I don't always go live over here, but she's telling me posting your shorts, 3 of them a day. So I had all of my scheduled all this week, 3 a day. So that's probably why you've been seeing me a lot more, because I went and scheduled all my shorts all this past week. Now I need to make 2 more posts today, but I've been posting 3 times a day. She said, yeah, I've been posting shorts a lot. Yes, post them shorts. Let me get this out of here. Because that's how I've been getting my followers. And she was like, you know what? Stay consistent over here on YouTube, because this is where the money resides, okay? Like I say on my TikTok, y'all, we don't get to post up our lives over there on TikTok. She said, oh, wow, 3 times a day. Yes. We got to make our infomercials over here. It's like we run a whole QVC. We got to post our content. So it's basically showing our commercials. Those are our shorts, our commercials. That's how we're branding ourselves. So she was like, sis, if you can get 2, get 3, get 4, like keep posting over here your shorts on YouTube. That's how you're going to gravitate and get your followings up. And then she told me, if you don't do no vlogging, go live. Hit your live button. Like, I surprisingly got 5,000 followers over there on TikTok. She was like, girl, if you start being more consistent over here on YouTube, you can get the same followers. You just have to come on out here and play. You got to come out here and hit this record button. So again, this has been my journey. My year, you guys, of me actually leaving my 9 to 5 is coming up. I got my second course in April of last year. I learned from the course. It was called the UBC. And on May 31st of last year, I quit my job through a Zoom call, and I've been doing this every since. So praise him on that one. Praise him on that one, that I'm still out here and able to get out here and still do this. And a lot of times, I'm not going to even lie. A lot of times I get in my head. We talk about that too, Natasha. A lot of times we get in our head because it's a mindset. It's a mindset. It's like, we want to come out here and make a brand for ourselves, or, you know, just be out here trying to make money from our phone. And a lot of times I'm like, okay, am I doing the right thing? Or do I need to go back to a 9 to 5? Hell no, I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5. I don't want to be in nobody's cubicle. No, ma'am, I don't want to be in nobody's cubicle. So if I have to post my 3 or 4 content a day, or if I have to keep showing up for myself over here to keep my ass out of somebody's cubicle, you best believe I'm gonna come out here and play on these social media streets. I say it all the time on my live on TikTok, y'all. We show up from the people's 9 to 5s mindlessly all day. We can keep showing up for ourselves, and eventually it's going to take off. So I'm glad. I'm glad. Natasha said, right? I'm glad that I can keep coming out here and do this, But like my mentor said, girl, you don't do nothing else. You don't work no 9 to 5. Get out here and be on your live on YouTube. So I'm trying. It's just, like I said, it's a mindset. So once we get out of here, it's all gravy. It's all gravy. But life be life too, and I understand that. So that's what I was telling a good friend of mine. I'm like, I've been going through a lot, but I can't let that stop me. You know what I'm saying? I have a goal. My goal is to get monetized over here on YouTube. This is my goal. Okay. This is my ultimate goal. And I was just looking at my numbers earlier today. Like, I think I got like 176 followers, but my watch hours, baby, I need to get my watch hours up. So she's like, girl, go live. So here I is. And again, I'd like to come out here and talk about digital marketing and see if you guys have any questions on how to get started. Again, like I said, I have bought into like 4 courses, right? I had got into Simply Passive, which was my first one. She said I have 13 hours so far of watch hours. Okay, I think I have 17. Girl, we got to do it, Natasha. We got to come on. She said, and 51 followers. Okay. We just got to be more consistent. And she told me you need to make a consistent schedule every day. And so she was saying when she first started going live over here about a year ago, she would just make one time and she would go live at 5 o'clock every day. So those same 5 o'clockers would come look for her, around the same time. So I was having technical difficulties, but I said I was going to try to go at least twice a day for me because I don't have a 9 to 5. So I need to go. Probably more than that. I heard another content creator told me to go more than that. But at 12 and at 5. But she also said, look at your analytics. But at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, go live, and at 5 o'clock. And I think, and she said, don't put a time frame on it. If people are asking you questions, show the course. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a show. She said, yes, on here, on YouTube. Go live twice. Yeah. So yeah. I might go live later to do like the night crew, but I'm gonna start off slow because like I said, I don't have a 9 to 5. I probably should be going morning, noon, and night. Because when I first made my first $12,000 over there on TikTok, right, in my first 30 days, I was going live 3 times a day, and it was nothing for me. I was coming out here and teaching people how to post their content. I was making it fun. We were having slumber parties. We were calling it slumber parties, and just like meeting up and chatting about how we're going to make this money, how we're going to level up. And it was a vibe. Okay. It was a whole vibe. And so I was like, that's the kind of vibe that I need to bring over here and start my community. So what I'm going to do also is post over there on TikTok to tell people, hey, I want to start a YouTube community that we can come in here and be accountable for each other, kind of like, help each other, watch videos, put comments in there, like try to build a community. So I figured with my 5,000 followers over there, I need to bring some people over here on. And I have followers who have YouTube channel. Yeah, I talk about this all the time. So I want to bring some of my followers over here. And I have some people in my comments like, girl, you on YouTube? I'm like, I'm trying to get out here on YouTube. It's just the mindset for me. But like I said, I showed up a lot of times over there on TikTok. I just need to bring that energy over here on YouTube because I'm trying to get monetized over here on YouTube. And then also, like I said, teaching people how to get into the digital marketing space. Because y'all, if I didn't start this business last year, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd probably be still sitting miserable. And that's just my experience. I've been in accounting for 20 plus years, but my experience being in that job, it was nerve wracking. She said people be on live all hours of the day. Yes, they really do. And I mean, I knew about YouTube, but I'm so used to scrolling over there on TikTok, I kind of neglect knowing that people actually do be live over here. Like I'm catching myself scrolling through people's lives over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people be live all in the middle of the night, just watching videos. So like she said, once you build that routine of going at a particular time every day, like show up consistent at the same time. So you'll grab that audience, your audience, who you're speaking to. So that's the name of the game. Have a time frame where you're going to show up every day at the same time. So I wasn't intended on going this late. Like I was going to go late, around 12 o'clock earlier, but I'm going to show up. That's all. We're going to show up. And then, like I said, I'm going to bring my people, my followers over here. I just made it I'm almost at 5,500 followers over there. And like I said, I want to start a YouTube community that are TikTokers over there. Like, we don't know if this man going to push this button to keep it going over there. So we need to start another avenue. And like I said, I post my content over here. I'm not really feeling Instagram, but I still post over there. And I post on Snapchat. So, but my thing is, this is where the money's going to reside. So once we keep showing up, we're going to get these watch hours. Okay. And like she said, we're going to get our shorts. That's going to get our followers. And then us posting these lives on a consistent basis. Then the people are going to show up with these watch hours and we're going to start getting the money. So we just got to keep showing up. That's it. So I'm going to try to do this, y'all, because I've been seeing, like I told my mentor, because I've been seeing people share their whole screen. So I'm going to show the course because I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, but she told me to get used to showing the course on my live. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to try showing my, let me see. SKOL. See how it works with me showing the course. So bear with me, y'all, because I think this might be the second time I've done this where I showed the course out here. I got to make sure I know what I'm doing. Let me see. Okay. We're going to share the screen. Yes, I did it. See, Natasha, I'm learning, child. I'm learning, okay? Learning. So, on TikTok, we do something different. Over here, we learn and do something different. So if you ever need to show anything on your screen, there is a button down here in the middle that you can click. It's like an arrow up. If you want to share your screen, just click your screen and there you have it. So y'all, this is the Digital Wealth Academy. Okay. Like I said, I have gotten into 4 courses, right? Because I was out here trying to learn everything from different courses. And I think I found the one that I resonate with the most for some reason. Like, I like the Ultimate Branding course. It really taught me how to brand myself. But this gave me the meats and the potatoes that I actually need. So everything kind of like falls into place. I'm never going to, talk bad about some of these courses out here, because they are teaching us out how to get out here and make a brand. The right ones. I'm just going to say the right ones. They are teaching us how to come out here and make a brand for ourselves. So this is the Digital Wealth Academy. Welcome, friends. Welcome. My name is Tisha. I'm going to go ahead and say my spill all over again, so I see new people up in here. My name is Tisha. I go by Your Social Hustler out there on TikTok and on Instagram. But over here, I go. I've been in a digital marketing space for about a year now. I quit my job on May 31st of last year. Amen, amen, amen. I quit my job. Been in accounting for 20 plus years. I've been in the accounting field. I knew my destiny was not to be sitting in somebody's cubicle. And especially once I got into digital marketing. So I really learned how to make a brand. Okay, so that's what I'm out here doing. And I'm actually teaching y'all how to start your own business by getting into the digital marketing spaces. Just the Digital Wealth Academy, just doing something like you guys are doing too, going down, trying to figure out how to make. And I came upon a course. This course, like I said, is called the Digital Wealth Academy. And it's just basically like a community. When I first started, we had, as you can see, let me go, where are we at? 110,000 members. So when I got it, we were right, I think at like 90, 99. So we've gained some followers. I mean, not followers, we gained some members since I've gotten the course back in. So yeah, this is like I said, our community. This is where we can come out here, ask questions. If you have questions, if you want to get a question answered, this is our community where we can, answer your question, or, the co-creators or the creator can answer your questions for you. But for me, I like to come out here and get motivated because I like to see numbers. I've been accounting for 20 plus years, and I like to see where the money resides. When people come out here and like to show their money and how much they're making, and that just means they are working the business. Not everybody comes out here resell the course, y'all don't have to. And I'm going to get into the classroom, but a lot of people who do want to resell the course, they are making money from it. And when you do make the money, it's an affiliate program. So basically, I think it's like 85% that we get. The other 15% goes back into the course or the community. Because for some reason, we got a lot of scammers out there. And it's also a good way for us to get updated modules. So that's why they decided to go affiliate. So just to show you guys. So like I said, for me personally, because I went so hard and learning the course and coming out here doing exactly what they tell you to do, I was able to make $12,000 my first 30 days. And that's just, the rent to know what you're doing and not being afraid of content, because people think posting content can be cringy, or not being able to go live. So once you get past those mindsets and you want to show up for yourself, things like this is possible. Like I can't even pronounce her first name, but she was able to make $5,000 in her first 17 days. Let's see, want to make $10,000. She went from 0 to 17K in a month. It's life-changing. Amen. Amen. It is life-changing. Like, these are people who are actually out here, like I said, reselling a course is teaching people how to make money from your phone. If you ain't allergic to making learning, well, if you ain't allergic to making and learning how to make money from your phone, you guys can actually come out here and do the same thing. So she said, I just resigned after earning, oh my God, $162,000. Y'all. So yeah, this is what I like to watch. I like to see people win. Because hey, we all like to see the money. We all like to see people. I like to see other people winning, because that just shows these people, like I said, they are showing up for their business. a decent start to the month. So let me get into the classroom. Let me get into the classroom. So, like I said, y'all, this is an online course that I have purchased that's teaching me, and like I said, teaching anybody how to make money from your phone. Um, so again, you're gonna be set up for success. So all these modules have pretty much someone in here walking you through step by step on how to set up your system, how to get your mind right, because we all need to get our mindset right. And then walk you through everything about digital marketing, how to do your content, how to set up your funnels, your stand stores, your system by O's, your beacons. So whatever store you want to go through. I personally love and use Stand Store. Been using Stand Store since day one. And then, like I said, your content vault. If you don't know what to post, y'all, they have videos that you can use, but pretty much tell you how to format your videos, how to post, what to put in your post, how to speak to your core audience. You know what I'm saying? Who are you going to be talking to? Who are you going to be promoting to? How to sell in your stories over there on IG, how to get your attraction marketing. Even if you want to do this faceless, because in the beginning I was thinking, do I want to do this course face? Y'all, I have too much content in my phone to go faceless. Okay. So, but that was a thought. Like, I really want to put my face in a place? I want to go faceless. But I was hearing that people who were doing it faceless was still making a bag. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a person who films just about everything. So I had a lot of content in my phone already that I can use. And once I found out that all you need was 7 seconds, we record videos. There's so many videos that I recorded, and it's just carving out 7 seconds. I had a lady who got the course for me like last week, and it didn't register about her content that she needed. And I'm like, she just told me that her and her husband about to go to I think Cancun, Mexico this weekend. I said, if you just film your day, like just film random stuff, and then once you come back, because I told her I was going to help her just to get an idea. Once you come back, we're going to carve out 7 seconds of a video. Then I'm going to, I'm going to show you what kind of post or the hooks that you need to put on your post. Y'all, that's all we do. We film our content. It's 7 seconds. We make our captions, and then we create our hashtags. Y'all can go to listen. I use ChatGPT. I work smarter than harder. Okay, I don't want to create all this stuff all day. So once I create my video, I take a screenshot of this video, of my hooks on my screen, and then I take it to ChatGPT and I have it create me a caption and a hook and a call to action. Y'all, plug and play. That's what I was telling her. Plug and play. So, how to sell on your DMs. So once you get somebody who wants to, respond to them in your DMs, this is a module for you. Let me go ahead and show you like basically what I mean with these modules. So when you click inside these modules, it's actually someone who's going to talk you through everything. When I say this is basically a step-by-step, you're not going to get an ebook. I mean, you're not going to be sent a link to go to Canva to read the ebooks. No, it's really somebody who's actually been through this and is walking you step by step. Because I know I'm a visual person. I got old eyes. Okay. I got old eyes. And I don't want to constantly have to read an ebook. So this is another thing that attracted me into getting these courses, because they are very visual. So like I said, again, you're going to get somebody who's going to walk you through everything. So like I said earlier, they're going to give you 15 done for you reels. And if you're a man, they have men's modules out here, how to get over there and post your content over there on Instagram. So between Instagram and TikTok, and then I think there's also a module out here for YouTube. They really break everything down. Like, I've been through so many courses. Like, I'll go through some of these, but I pretty much have the gist of what I need to do. But I still go through these. I still go through all these modules. So if you want to learn how to get out here and do photography, and I think there's another one in here for videography, how to learn Canva, how to set up your business on automation, which is ManyChat. ManyChat is helping so many businesses over there on IG. They haven't figured out or haven't done it for TikTok yet. But basically, ManyChat is like an automation system that's going to respond um, to your comments. That's going to lead them to your store, your freebie, your planner, your template, your course, your ebook, whatever. ManyChat is going to help your business. Between email marketing and ManyChat is pretty much how you're going to be able to make your money in your sleep. Point blank, period. I mean, I don't have ManyChat set up over there on IG because I'm slowly growing over there, but I've had it, but I'm like, I need to be more consistent over there. So I don't play with ManyChat over there, but I have learned everything through another module how to set it up. And when I say that was like, oh my God, I see why they talk about ManyChat a lot over there. And then, like I said, how to protect your business, how to get over there and play TikTok shop, how to get into affiliate marketing, UGC content creating, y'all. If you think you can create these mini videos, they're called UGC, user generated content. They're basically many videos that you can create for brands. They can be up to 10 seconds long, promoting something from the company, right? They pretty much send you the stuff and say, hey, create content around this. I'm hearing and I'm seeing people are making a lot of money off these videos. So there's a lady in here, and I think it's a lady who's teaching you how to get into UGC. Which, like I said, is user generated content, and they break it down for you. How to create and sell your own digital product. Like I said in the beginning, I created my own ebook, didn't know what the hell I was doing until I got into this business. Just winging it. But like now that I got this, I understand how to create my own ebooks with the help of ChatGPT if I need it, and putting that on a ebook template in Canva. So, y'all, this is thing going back and forth. I want to make sure I got my comments down. So not only that, drop shipping and how to use ChatGPT. These are new modules that just dropped, so I have not went through these. So your health and wellness, how to start and get over there on and Pinterest. Pinterest is paying a bag too. Pinterest is also a good way to promote your business if you didn't know that. So this is another module that is teaching you how to set up your business over there on Pinterest. Like I said, how to monetize through YouTube. And this is where I want to come in and play over here on these YouTube streets. So all of these modules, y'all, Amazon is another one. If you want to get into Amazon reviews and Amazon influencer, Amazon program, this module is going to break it down for you. Print on demand, your t-shirts, your mugs, your totes, whatever. This module is going to teach you how to do print on demand stuff. Network marketing, blending two businesses together, the art of being an influencer right here. Selling on Facebook. I do too much over there on Facebook. I digress. I'm not even going to talk about it. Your sales mastery, your men's branding. So again, how to get out here and make money with your phone. They have a men's module for you. And then all of our training calls get in here on this module. We normally have training every Wednesday that, I actually love whenever we have, it's a guy, his name is Rick, one of our co-creators. For somebody who's been in the business as young as he is, he's a multimillionaire. We actually have multimillionaires over there in the Digital Wealth Academy. So he comes in every so often on a Wednesday and drop gems on his success and how he's able to gain that amount of money. So I love that part. But pretty much, y'all, digital marketing, like I said, has taught me a lot. I was an introvert. I didn't know nothing about this last year. Up until, like I said, watching other people do it, I did not know anything about digital marketing, anything. And I decided to take that leap. I decided to invest in myself. I decided to learn. I decided to get out here and actually be a brand. And that's what I've been doing ever since. And I've loved every minute of it. Like I said, I normally don't come out here and go live, but I'm going to try to go live more consistent over here, and leave TikTok streets alone. Because this is where I eventually want to be. I don't know what's going on over there. If they're going to keep it, if they're going to whatever, I don't care right now. I'll post my content over there. But mainly, like my mentor said, like I told y'all earlier, she got my butt. I got to come out here and go live on these YouTube streets. So this is where I'm at. Thank y'all for coming up on in here. If you guys want, I do have, let me see if I can go up here and put the link again. I had the link. Okay, it's right up here. The link to my store. If you guys want to go grab the freebie, the DWA, the Digital Wealth Academy, it is a freebie in there. Or if you guys want to look at the course, go ahead and look at the course. I don't leave my people behind. So when you guys do purchase the course from me, on that confirmation email, y'all, I give you my personal phone number. Actually, it's my business number, but it's my number. It's going to ring my phone. Because like I said, my very first course, that lady ghosted me, and I don't want to do that to my people. So on step 3, because there's 3 steps. One is to get in the course. Second step is I'm going to give you guys some content, some strategies on how I'm going to help you any way I can. And then on step 3 is my personal phone number. So I hope that you guys do think about this. And like I said, if you want to grab more information, go to my store. I do have the freebie in there. Grab the freebie, y'all. Learn how to make money from your phone. If you are struggling, if you are done living paycheck to paycheck and you just want extra cash, or if you love your job, because I'm not telling nobody to quit your job tomorrow. But what I am telling you to do is strategize on making money from your phone. It's the easiest thing to do. Like I said, they give you Pinterest, print on demand, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, photography, videography, Canva, Pinterest. They give you so many ways to pick a lane, creating your own ebook, template, planner, course, whatever. Pick a lane. Learn how to come out here and make money from this. If we can do less consuming and be a producer, y'all, that's where the money gonna reside. So I'm gonna get off here. If you guys, like I said, want to reach out to me, if you want, I can do voice notes. Reach out to me on Instagram. Give me a voice note. It's Your Social Hustler. I think that my link is out there too. It's URSOCIAL Hustler. Okay, all one word. But let's do voice notes. Let me help you. I'm here to help, but I'm going to come back. It was fun. Thank you, YouTube cousins. Talk to y'all later. Bye.